Justin Bieber opens up about his very, very bad pain. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian, and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new, the whole vibe is like we're on a FaceTime call, and we're just hanging out. We're just going with the flow and keeping each other company. So if that is something that you're interested in, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, thank you to everyone who is donating to my second annual toy drive. The link is in the description and in the comments if you wanted to donate. There are prices from everything from $10 up. It will mean the world to me, and I'm just so grateful that we can work together to bring so much joy to kids in shelters and in the children's hospital. I'm just so grateful. So thank you all for that. All right, best friends, we got to talk about Justin because he's opening up about his severe pain after a very scary accident. Check this out. So in this clip, actually, that I cannot play for some reason because of the freaking audio, but he says that the fall that day, that fucked him up, and that basically it hurts to laugh, it hurts to talk, and obviously it's hurting to sing. And some fans are very upset. These are some of the top comments that I saw regarding this, saying, in another video from the stream, he said it hurts to sing. If talking hurts, I can only imagine how much singing was hurting him during the performance he gave us. My Shayla, I hope he feels better. He's doing dangerous things. He needs to stop. So I did see a lot of those on the Twitter, on Insta, basically saying that Justin needs to take things serious because a lot of people paid a lot of money to see him in Coachella, and they're afraid that, you know, something is going to happen and then he'll have to cancel. So they're really worried. All right, best friends. So Justin needs to stop playing around, girl. Okay? No more scooters, booters, shooters, duders. I don't care what kind of... He's like, you know, have you ever seen that old movie, Richie Rich? It's on Netflix. I watched it the other day, and he's giving Richie Rich. You know, Richie Rich lives in a huge mansion. He has all the damn toys. He has basketball, baseball, everything inside the house. And Justin's studio, where he goes live on Twitch, it feels like that. He has courts. He has games. He has a movie theater. He has this. He has that. He's Richie Rich, you know. But I'm gonna tell you, Justin, girl, stop with the scooters, okay? He obviously needs his ribs to sing, right? Because I guess that adds pressure to your ribs. You know, with Justin, there's this sense of, because the thing that people are saying is basically like, he is like such a kid, you know, he's such a kid. He's always, you know, doing the most, basically, you know, he's very hyperactive. One thing about Justin that I have to say is I think one of the reasons why he built this, you know, and it's not to get like to therapy, because obviously I'm not a therapist, bitch. I did have a therapy session this morning. Thank you, Jesus. But I will say that I think he's living, you know, he is catching up from a lot of his past that he couldn't enjoy being a kid, you know, and that.
Come get in the ball pit and get the vibes going.
That's Lucas, that intern I was telling you.
Hey, Lucas. How are you? That's good.
That's why he is playing all these things. And, you know, a lot of people classify him as immature and as, you know, ADHD. And he has, you know, he's always needs to do something. So he has, you know, issues. I think he is just so happy that he has adult money and that he could spend it on however he wants and that he could go and just, you know, be a kid again. And I will say this, girl, I agree with that. And I resonate with that. I mean, you guys, look at my, you know, Little Mermaid collection. You know, I started collecting, you know, Disney princess things. You know, you guys were so incredible. Look, I mean, I'll show you guys. Hang on. All right, here. Let's go on a little field trip because I have to show you guys. Look, I'm doing the same thing. You know, I'm collecting all the Disney, you know, Little Mermaid bags. And this is so special to me because you're the ones who sent me all of this. Best friend, you're the ones who have helped me start my collection of all my bags, okay? And I often get comments like, aren't you a little too old for this, you know, for your book bags and for all of these things? And that's what I say is I'm just like, well, here's the thing, right? I, as a kid, was not able to have these things, right? And unfortunately, if I expressed that I like these things to friends or whatever, I would get bullied. So as an adult now, you know, I love it. And I think it's important to kind of feed that inner child of yours that thing that they wanted so badly when they were young, when they were a child, right? And so it's like you're living for lost times. You know what I mean? And so I look at Justin and I'm like, I see you, girl. Like, do whatever makes you feel good. Although he's very different, because I like to collect book bags and hang them and not touch them. He likes to go on all these crazy fucking things and fall over. Honey, you're gonna need your ribs. You're gonna need your feet. You're gonna need your body to do the Coachella, honey, okay? So if it laughs that you, if it hurts when you laugh or talk, how are you gonna do a 2-hour set, boo-boo? You need to get off all those damn things. You know what, Hailey? You got to take it away from him, girl. You got to hide them and be like, okay, you'll get it after April. You'll get it after Coachella. You know what I mean, bitch? Because damn, like, that's just way too much. You know, I've never understood the whole sports thing. I really have. Like, why would you do things that are going to, like, harm you? You know, like, why are you going to get on these crazy boards? You know that one board? You know that one board that you have to balance and it looks like you're flying? You know the one I'm talking about. You know, the hoverboard or whatever the fuck it's called. I tried to get on that shit once, girl. The way I fell, thank God I have a fat ass that caught me. But damn, I was like, people just, and the other day we were driving. And it was this one that's like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's like a hoverboard thing, and then your feet go, and then you have to lean forward, and then it just goes super fast. And it has like a tire, like a 2-tire, and it's like electronical or whatever it's called. So it goes super fast. And it was in traffic with us, and this man was not wearing a helmet. I wrote down the window. I said, "Sir, put a helmet on." You know, he was already he didn't hear me, but I was like, "Sir, put a helmet on." Like, I don't want to sound like a Karen, but like, you gotta be careful with these. Girl, listen. What if Elon Musk or whoever's in charge of electricity says, "Oh, you know what, girl? Pause. What are you going to do? You're going to fly. You're going to fly." Whoever's in charge of the electricity, what if they get up one morning and are pissed off or had a bad night or are constipated or have diarrhea and are fucking pissed off with the world, and they say, "You know what? I'm gonna press this button just to fuck everyone up and they can have a bad day." And you're in the middle of this hoverboard in fucking traffic trying to get your bagel and your matcha tea, and then the person just somewhere in the fucking world presses the button, electricity goes off. You're gonna fly like Alphaba. You're gonna go, ha ha, you know? And so, how did I get here? How did I get here? I just had a very big ADHD moment, didn't I? Oh wow. That's And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I say about my lungs, "What's going on?" And I say, "Bitches ain't shit and they ain't saying nothing. 100 motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. A bee's in the trap, bees in the trap." Girl. I don't know how I got here. I don't even know what the fuck this video is about. Oh yeah, Justin needs to take care of himself. Coachella, no more electronical bullshit. Yes. No, listen, I think he's gonna put on a great show. He's already rehearsing from now. You know, he's singing a lot of his old songs. I do have to say that a lot of people are criticizing his vocals. I'm collecting some videos on that and some comments so I can show you guys. But yeah, they're expressing them that his vocals aren't what they used to. I don't think he's had proper vocal training in many years. I also think all the smoking might not be doing wonders for his voice. And I also think that the older you get, the more your voice changes. But does your voice change like the older you get after puberty? Like, does your voice change? Asking for a friend, I have no idea. The other day my voice cracked. I'm like, girl, what in the puberty is going on here? Anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I also read that he was self-sabotaging and that he like wants something allegedly to happen to him. I don't believe that. I think that he's very excited for this performance. So that's what I gotta say. I love you guys so much for watching. I'm so grateful and thankful. This was a very high ADHD moment for me, and I just don't even know what's going on. So I love you, and thank you for donating for the children's toy drive, and I'll see you all in my next one. Hopefully you had fun, bitch. I don't even know what this video was about, girl, but I had fun. Who does run the electricity? Is there someone who actually runs the electricity, like wakes up in the office and goes and runs it? I hope they're having a fabulous day.